The land office in Kisumu. The land office in Kisumu. And the national land office. National land office, clean this land office in Kisumu. We are giving you 30 days at Timaka.
Today we are looking into the story of Michael Abala Wanga, the man who once controlled Kisumu's streets with bulldozers, demolition orders, and that iron fist leadership style that had everyone talking. But now, the same iron fist is shaking under the weight of serious allegations. Before the scandals and court drama, Abala Wanga was one of the most powerful figures in Kisumu. As city manager, he pushed demolitions across the city, sometimes giving traders just 5 minutes to clear their shops before his team moved in. He promised to transform Kisumu into a modern city, the Singapore of East Africa, you could say, according to him. And for some residents, his presence was so big that they joked, you can forget your MP's name, but you can't forget Abala Wanga. He banned political billboards, demolished illegal structures, and styled himself as the man who would fight land grabbers mpaka mwisho.
The land office in Kisumu and the national land office. National land office, clean this land office in Kisumu. We are giving you 30 days at Timaka. The people of Kisumu are saying, clean that office or we will evict them.
But behind this powerful image, something else was brewing. Fast forward, and suddenly the narrative flipped overnight. The Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission, EACC, opened investigations revealing what they called a deep web of fraud, forgery, and abuse of office. And just when he was expected in court, he didn't show up. A warrant of arrest was quickly issued by the Milimani Anti-Corruption Court. The hunter was now the hunted. EACC laid out 4 major charges: forgery, fraudulent acquisition of public property, uttering false documents, presenting forged academic certificates. These charges strike at the heart of his entire career because, according to investigators, the academic papers he used to get appointed as Kisumu city manager were allegedly forged. And that's not the only part of the story. Now, let's talk about the part that shook the internet. According to investigators, Wanga allegedly falsified documents, added a woman described as a non-county staff member to an official travel delegation to Lagos, Nigeria, disguised her as a Kisumu county employee, and then claimed allowances for her. The trip happened from July 8th to July 12th, 2024. Basically, what was meant to be an official forum trip turned into what investigators claim was a taxpayer-funded romantic getaway. EACC says he altered an invitation letter dated June 10th, 2024 to justify the travel. Through that, he allegedly received 283,402 Kenya shillings in excess facilitation payments. But according to prosecutors, that was in the end. They alleged the fraudulent acquisition of public property worth 8.7 million Kenya shillings. EACC, working with NEC, revealed that a KCSE certificate said to belong to Wanga, showing a mean grade of C+, was not authentic. NEC reportedly confirmed this in a letter to EACC dated January 27, 2022, meaning, if true, he may have held top leadership positions in Kenya using documents that were not valid. And remember, he once served as CEO of Lake Region Economic Bloc, Secretary of Kisumu Lakefront Development Corporation, and also as CEO of the Kenya Medical Laboratory Technicians and Technologists Board. So, the big question is, how far back does this go? This is the same man who in 2021 declared he was ready to die fighting land grabbers. The same man who ordered demolitions, cleared markets, and told Kisumu residents that order must be restored no matter the cost. But now he is the one being accused of forgery, fraud, abuse of office, and misusing public funds. What an irony. Traders who lost their stalls during his demolitions are now watching the case unfold with mixed emotions. Many supported the demolitions, believing he had a bigger vision for the city, but now they're asking, was this vision genuine, or was the city being led by someone operating under questionable credentials? Let's not forget, Wanga was widely expected to contest the Game parliamentary seat. He was preparing to move from city management into national politics, but with the charges, the Lagos Strip scandal, the certificate saga, and the media storm, those ambitions may have collapsed completely. His case is set for mention on November 25th, 2025, but regardless of what happens in court, the damage to his public image is kinda massive. The man who once used bulldozers to shape Kisumu's skyline is now facing a demolition of his own career. So, what do you think? Is this a case of overreach by authorities, or did the bulldozer of Kisumu build his legacy on shaky ground? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below. Do subscribe for more news and hit like if you enjoyed this video. For partnership and advertising, reach out to us on Telegram at BNN MarketBot. Catch you next time.